These senators are aiming to destroy the present peace gesture between Iran and America over Iran's nuclear facility. These senators and congressmen want to put tougher sanctions on Iran, that this may destroy the peace effort, but it will also plunge America again into another war.
Confirming he is tightening the screws on Tehran as promised when he quit the Iran nuclear deal.
I withdrew the United States from the horrible one-sided Iran nuclear deal. And just today we reimposed all sanctions that were lifted under that horrible deal.
These sanctions are the predicate for a new war. I am begging our president and the government that supports him to be very, very careful, because if the trigger of war in the Middle East is pulled by you using your surrogates at the insistence of Israel,
leader vowing harsh retaliation and revenge,
then the war will trigger another kind of war which will bring China, Russia, all of the nations into a war.
In other news, China, Russia and Iran are set to hold joint naval drills in the Gulf of Oman.
This isn't just a military exercise, it's a political statement. The Strait of Hormuz is the world's most important oil artery. A fifth of our daily oil flows through it.
America's about to go to war. And when she goes to war, she wants black and brown bodies. Now you're useful.
Man, somebody like me that been out here since November, in the middle of it, it's like, bro, we really going through, and a lot of us, bro, we really not coming back. And a lot of us, bro, we really not coming back. And a lot of us, bro, we really not coming back. So like, a prayer or a simple good look, help.
Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught me years ago that the policy of our government would bring about a war in the Middle East that would be a trigger to the greatest war that has ever been, the war of Armageddon spoken of in the Bible. And it bothers me to say this to you, Mr. President, but the war will end America as you know it. A period called the lull before the storm. The storm is World War III, or what is called in the Bible the War of Armageddon. If Mr. Trump goes the way he is presently going, it would be like taking a gun and putting it to his head and to the head of America and to the head of the Western world. The Western world will not survive this war. So once the war is started, the end of this present world has arrived.
Last night, at my direction, the United States military successfully executed a flawless precision strike that killed the #1 terrorist anywhere in the world, Qasem Soleimani.
Every one of you in the Senate and in the Congress that votes for this, we desire the American people to see you and know who you are. That if war comes, and it more than likely will, as a result of what you are doing to side with your friend Israel, then I want the American people to rise against these that shall have brought America into another war. Get them out of the Congress and even send them to the front lines, like General Patton sent that coward to the front lines after he slapped the hell out of him and pulled his weapon and said, I ought to blow your brains out. You members of Congress are sitting behind the wall, sending American children to war for your foolishness. Remember, America, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told me that one day you will see these leaders in the back of pickup trucks in chains being driven through the streets of America, and the American people throwing garbage and other objects at them.